Liv Morgan just destroyed Rhea Ripley's legacy. What this means for WWE. For years, Rhea Ripley dominated the WWE Women's division. Power, precision, and presence unmatched. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. But in an earth-shattering twist no one saw coming, Liv Morgan, the underdog turned vengeful warrior, just tore Rhea Ripley's legacy apart. This wasn't just a victory. This was a statement, and it has shaken the foundation of the WWE Women's division. This is the story of how Liv Morgan destroyed Rhea Ripley's legacy, and what it means for the future of WWE. The dominance of Rhea Ripley. To understand the magnitude of what Liv Morgan has just done, we must rewind and look at the legacy she destroyed. Rhea Ripley was the face of dominance. A juggernaut who rose from the shadows of NXT UK, evolved into a global star in NXT, and then conquered the main roster with raw aggression and gothic charisma. Her presence was felt every time she stepped through the curtain, metal horns raised high, eyes locked on destruction. From dethroning Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania to becoming a central figure in Judgment Day, Rhea became a champion not just by title, but by terror. She wasn't just beating opponents, she was breaking spirits. Her legacy became undeniable. WrestleMania main events, title defenses that left even the toughest opponents broken. The first woman to hold the Women's World Championship while leading one of WWE's most dangerous factions. Every match she walked into, fans knew one thing: Rhea Ripley was walking out victorious. Until now, Liv Morgan's obsession begins. Liv Morgan's rivalry with Rhea Ripley didn't begin in a title match. It began with something deeper: revenge. Earlier this year, Rhea Ripley put Liv Morgan on the shelf with a brutal attack backstage. A calculated beatdown that left Liv with a legitimate shoulder injury. While the WWE Universe focused on Rhea's next target, Liv was quietly building a storm behind the scenes. Weeks turned into months. Fans speculated Liv might be done for good. But instead of fading away, Liv was fueling herself with a singular purpose. Make Rhea Ripley pay. This wasn't just about revenge. It became an obsession. She studied Rhea's matches. She posted cryptic messages online. She turned every second of recovery into a warpath. When Liv Morgan returned, she didn't come back smiling. She came back different, focused, aggressive, cold. She wasn't just gunning for the title. She was aiming straight for Rhea Ripley's legacy. The mind games. Liv knew she couldn't outpower Rhea, but she could outthink her. And that's where the psychological warfare began. Liv started attacking Judgment Day from within. She took advantage of Dominic Mysterio's internal doubts, stoking the tension between Dom and Rhea. Her mind games grew darker each week, appearing ringside during Rhea's matches, interfering in subtle, unexpected ways. Then came the bombshell. Liv Morgan pinned Rhea Ripley in a tag match. It wasn't for the title, but it was the first crack in Rhea's armor. The disbelief on Rhea's face that night said everything. Rhea wasn't unbeatable anymore. Liv had gotten in her head. Week after week, Liv mocked Rhea. She replayed clips of her victory. She whispered, "I already beat you." She made it clear. This wasn't about winning a belt. It was about taking Rhea apart, piece by piece. And it was working. The match that changed everything. The official match was finally set. Liv Morgan vs. Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. No more distractions. No more mind games. Just a one-on-one showdown between the dominator and the determined. The build-up was intense. Rhea swore she'd crush Liv. Liv said she'd expose Rhea for what she really was, fragile. And then it happened. The match that shocked the world. The two women clashed in a brutal, high-stakes war. Rhea dominated early with her usual power offense. She tossed Liv around the ring, taunting her with every slam. The audience thought it was over in 5 minutes. But Liv wouldn't stay down. She kicked out, she scratched, she clawed, and then she smiled. That's when Rhea started to unravel. Liv took control with vicious strikes, calculated counters, and just the right amount of cruelty. She focused on Rhea's injured knee, an injury that had been nagging Ripley for weeks. After a devastating codebreaker into the middle rope and a modified oblivion, Liv Morgan did the unthinkable. 1, 2, 3. She pinned Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan became Women's World Champion. And more than that, she shattered Rhea's invincibility. Post-match chaos. The reaction was explosive. Liv stood over Rhea's broken body, holding the title high, whispering, "This was never about the title. This was about breaking you." Rhea Ripley lay motionless, her expression blank. Fans couldn't believe it. Backstage, Judgment Day looked stunned. Dominic Mysterio, conflicted. Damian Priest, furious. Finn Balor, silent. Rhea had been the glue holding the faction together. And now, that glue had cracked. Social media exploded. Fans celebrated Liv's long overdue redemption. But others were mourning the fall of a titan. Some accused Liv of getting lucky. Others said this was WWE's most shocking result in years. But Liv didn't care. She just destroyed Rhea Ripley's legacy, and she loved it. Legacy in flames. Rhea Ripley's legacy was built on dominance. But dominance only lasts as long as fear. Liv removed that fear. She showed the world that even the nightmare can bleed. The invincible champion, defeated. The queen of brutality, outsmarted. The leader of Judgment Day, dethroned. Liv Morgan didn't just beat Rhea, she rewrote her story. Every future Rhea promo will now include the phrase, "But then Liv Morgan." Every young up-and-comer will now say, "If Liv could do it, so can I." Liv has created a blueprint. And it's built on exploiting weakness, striking psychologically, and waiting for the right moment. That's not just a win. That's a legacy killer. Liv's new era begins. Liv Morgan didn't just claim the title. She claimed control. In the weeks that followed, Liv transformed into something else. Something colder. She didn't celebrate like a hero. She reveled like a villain. She posted cryptic messages. "The nightmare's over. Now it's my game. Who's next to fall?" Liv began defending her title with a new edge, no more underdog vibes. She was cunning, calculated, brutal. Even the way she looked changed. Darker ring gear, haunting entrance music, and a slower, more methodical walk to the ring. This was Liv's era now. And it wasn't going to be friendly. Rhea Ripley's silence. What about Rhea Ripley? In the aftermath, she disappeared from TV. Reports claimed she was nursing real injuries. Others whispered that Rhea was mentally broken after the loss. Judgment Day appeared divided. Rhea's Instagram went dark. Her bio no longer mentioned champion. The nightmare had vanished. But in WWE, silence is never meaningless. Is she plotting revenge? Is she waiting for her return? Or has Liv truly ended her? Some fans argue that Rhea's loss was a necessary evolution. Others say her credibility will never fully recover. Either way, one truth remains. Liv Morgan destroyed her. What this means for WWE. Liv Morgan's ascension changes everything. WWE's women's division has long been built around powerhouses, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Bianca Belair, and yes, Rhea Ripley. But now, a smaller, scrappier, more manipulative force sits at the top. This opens the door for new challengers. Alexa Bliss could return to face Liv in a twisted battle of minds. Shotzi may ride her chaos into a title chase. Becky Lynch, seeking redemption after losing her own gold, could step up. The women's division is no longer about strength. It's about psychology. And Liv Morgan is the puppet master. The final word. Liv Morgan once represented everything Rhea Ripley wasn't. Fun, small, underestimated. But now, Liv represents everything Rhea feared. She's a reminder that no matter how strong you are, one well-placed dagger to the heart ends everything. She didn't just beat Rhea Ripley. She broke her. She exposed her. She dismantled her myth. And when Rhea Ripley finally returns, if she ever does, she won't be the same. Because legacies aren't destroyed by power. They're destroyed by obsession. And Liv Morgan, she's obsessed with winning the war, not just the match. This is her time. This is her title. And now, the world must face a terrifying new reality. Liv Morgan runs WWE. Rhea Ripley's dominance was the stuff of legend.